Zelmy's always sitting on the fence, playing safe like it's self-defense. Caught in the middle where the whispers grow, talking in circles, never letting it show. Afro Kami rolls up looking real fly, panda shades hiding every lie. With a headband tight, rocking that vibe. Swagger so bold, got the whole tribe alive. It's just a casual convo, spinning in time. Truths and disguises, dancing in rhyme. Zelmay stuck in limbo, can't decide. Afro Kami's cool, but there's truth to hide. Ebony steps in, a queen in cosplay, slaying the scene like it's her runway. Fiction and magic, she creates her world, with confidence shining, a flag unfurled. Zelmay's lost in his hesitations, Afro Kami stuck in his declarations. Ebony's light cuts through the charade, she owns her throne, no parts a charade. It's just a casual convo, spinning in time. Truths and disguises, dancing in rhyme. Zelmay stuck in limbo, can't decide. Ebony reigns, she's the fire inside, inside.
What's up, Alphas? It is Zelmay, and of course, I am joined with
your local neighborhood scumbag here to the folks that really listen to their back same gimmick, different day, all gas, no brakes, cold hard, hot takes, and everything that comes with it. You niggas know this spiel.
I almost said a beautiful lady by my side, but then
I was gonna say I'm not that.
You're just my homie. Let's go.
Two-man power trip back in effect. Classic casual combos are in effect for today.
Shout out to Twin in the chat.
Yeah. Shout out Dominique in the chat.
Yeah, but I don't know where Ebony is. She didn't answer me. No way. So we'll see. Hopefully she's good.
You folks know how women can be, huh? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yeah, normally she answers somewhere, but hopefully she's good. But
she does live in Jacksonville. There could be some kind of crazy thing happening.
She handled her
business. Doxed her. Please forget I said that, folks.
just casually telling. But yeah, do forget that. But we have a show today. We have Bathwater.
Sydney Sweeney's Bathwater. Not just any Bathwater.
Yes. Which would have been perfect for Ebony. I wanted her opinion on something. But we also have Screaming University recaps. We have, the random subjects, and of course another Diddy Trial.
We also we gonna talk about how Donald Trump pardoned Young Boy?
Yes, we got him and Hoover, which he didn't. He commuted. He didn't pardon. So, which is an interesting thing. Which from he free? I'm like, no, not yet. So. But we got a great show today. I hope everybody is prepared. We got the people in the chat. Shout out to y'all. 21 people here to hear us talk about Bathwater, because that's the first thing y'all see. I know y'all in here for this. Look at it.
Y'all tell freaky ass frogs. Bunch of freaky frogs in the chat.
Yes.
That's the rock with y'all niggas. We recognize our own. Y'all niggas look mad familiar.
But as y'all see, Sydney Sweeney is releasing a men's soap. Men's soap. Make sure y'all know.
Dr. Squatch, bro. Dr. Squatch.
Called Bathwater Bliss with Dr. Squatch. 5,000 bars of soap are infused with her own bathwater. I don't know how that works.
What do you mean? They definitely the water that they would have used in the process of making the soap. I'm guessing they used her bathwater.
That's very unsanitary.
I mean, it's going into soap though, so isn't it instantly sanitized?
Okay, question. Do you use the same soap someone else has used, or do you bring your own soap if you stand with somebody?
Um, I'm a I'm a luggage carry on, so I always keep the little. I always got like a little bottle of fucking body wash or one of the or fucking box of Dove soap when I go anywhere that I'm not. If I'm gonna have to bathe while I'm not at the crib, I always just
But
because I don't want. What if someone's only got bar soap and then I don't know where that fucking bar's been?
that's the point. You talk your way into it. I don't know
But
what that
but
bar's
most
been.
people but most people have fucking body wash and shit, which you don't have to worry about
Yeah.
with body wash. You know what I mean? Fucking
What if they would have made body wash?
then
Would
I
have been
don't
better.
know.
Y'all go to
I
bathe with
don't know.
somebody else's water. That is wild. By the way, I think this is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yo, but it's Sydney Sweeney's ass water though. Yo, do I need to specify what? Well, I'm not buying any of this soap, but I would eat a whole bowl of cereal out of her ass without thinking twice.
Oh, ball. Just pour their milk and just eat this.
Yeah, bro. Using her ass as the bowl, brother. Using her ass as the bowl.
Listen, I don't. I don't trust how white. I don't trust how people. What? So I'm very careful in what I do. I have to know you. Once I know you, I understand. If you don't use, hey, some people, rich
Well, I'm
people
not
don't use.
saying. Well, I'm not saying eat her ass on the first night when you just got back from the club, bro. I'm not telling you to eat fucking cereal out of club ass.
Oh boy, from the centers out here eating, walk 5 miles in the Mississippi heat in the summer, pussy at the club.
I mean, think about it. Back in the day, yo.
I like those people on that one show about cheap people who use same bathwater 3 times before draining it. Yeah, that's you nasty, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Listen, Tori has fell out. He has fainted. He sniffed
Yeah,
his
I was
bathwater
say,
and he
I
fainted.
thought I thought about the bath water and fucking knocked me out, you know.
I never thought. I like listen. This used to be a joke, but this shit is like
Nah, it
name
stopped being a
brand.
joke and Amaranth fucking made hundreds of thousands of dollars selling her bath water. It stopped being a joke though, man,
But
and
that was
started
still
being.
sort of a. This is a name brand behind it. She did that on her own.
Yeah, but that's the gimmick, brother.
I know that's the gimmick. That's what I'm saying. It's like a joke thing for the losers. You aren't supposed to make this an actual product to put
No,
on
that's
shelves.
that's exactly what you were supposed to do. You were supposed to make it a product, make it scarce, and make it fucking limited, and then fucking you just make your money and keep it moving. That's it.
Yeah, they said
They
they
did
need to
the
wash
right
their
thing.
legs, twin. I don't trust people. I have trust issues now.
Yeah, not washing your legs is crazy, yo. Thankfully, listen, I've been with a lot of white people. All the white people I deal with do wash their. Well, all of the white females I've dealt with do in fact wash their legs.
Yeah, tell you all the white female. The entity
I
wants
can't
you
say,
not to know.
well, that's the thing. I can't. I haven't bathed with every white person I know, so like, I'd be lying if I said every white person I know washes their legs. I can only speak for the ones that I've bathed with and seen wash their legs firsthand. But then again, what if they were only washing their legs because I was there?
Yes,
So who knows? It could all be a lie.
they think you're black side judging them.
But like
You're
his
black.
black side will judge me if I don't wash my legs in this moment.
His black half will judge me.
Yeah.
Every day, as Luffy said, looking at his phone, every day we stray further from God.
Yeah.
Every day.
The
We have some more.
universe, yo.
We
The
have some.
universe is ever widening.
We have some more news that we got to talk about, of course. But I just wanted to get that out of the way. That
But okay, so did you say how many did they say how many bars of soap? Because I know they said it was going to be a limited run. Did
5,000.
you 5,000? Yeah, that's a limited run.
So it take on the price finna be up. I
Yo,
hear
these niggas gonna be out here buying $50 bars of soap, brother. That's crazy.
just to smell Sydney Sweeney is nasty work.
Give us a give. Do we have a preliminary price check on this shit? Yeah,
Let's see.
an
Sydney's.
MSRP, if you will.
Let's see. Let's see what the price is. Actual bathwater. What bathwater price? What? Oh, I'm looking for the soap. All right. priced at $8.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Never mind, bro. This ain't even a fucking crazy cash grabber. Let these people make their little gimmick money, brother. I like that. I thought that was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be retardedly priced. $8 is still expensive for one bar of soap, but it's 2025. It's not that bad in the grand scheme of things.
The bottles of soap gonna have holes in them, which is crazy. That's
Oh
great.
yeah, niggas are fucking them motherfuckers till there's nothing left, Joe.
Listen,
Someone has a drill right now, and they're going to shape this bar of soap when they get it, and then fit it into their sex doll, bro.
just have the smell.
No. Then they're gonna fucking lube their dick and fuck a goddamn soap pussy. What do you mean?
Look, y'all make it. Listen, it is a myth. Men do not just put their dicks in
Anything?
peanut butter.
No, there's definitely some niggas out there putting their dicks in peanut butter.
But most people ain't. Of course it's somebody. Because every woman I met basically said the first thing they'll do is stick it in some random food. I'm like, no, that's disgusting. That's unsanitary.
Niggas are just out here, yo, got a fresh wheel of Revolta at the crib, yo. Finna pound that shit out, you know what I mean? 5-2.
I'm sticking in some peanut butter so that should feel.
That's crazy.
Well,
I don't put my dick in nothing but prophylactics and pussy, brother. That's it. The 2 P's.
I like women. Let's just keep it there. Let's not stray. It's just straight further from God.
Prophylactics and pussy, condoms and vagina. What do you mean?
I ain't talking about you. I'm just talking about. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about soap. We're not referring to you.
I hadn't clocked into the homo talk yet, yo.
But we do have a question. We do have a question because it's a new series. I want.
Do we have a question or a question?
Question.
Okay.
But should they be fired or not? That's a game I want to play, and y'all let me know in the comments whether you're alive or after. Let us know. Afro will give his thoughts. But this is the story. Let's listen.
I'm about to get fired from my job, or at least I think I am. I'm waiting for them to come get me because basically I made an employee crap their pants on the floor because someone kept stealing my lunch. So I put a crap ton of laxatives in my lunch, right? Because stop stealing my stuff. Figured that would be the easiest way to catch them. It had been going on for probably a good 2 months or so, and I had told my management about it. And I'm like, look, someone keeps taking my food out of the fridge, and I'm like, it's very weird, right? So I've been letting them know for probably 2, 3, maybe as long as 4 months. I don't know. The time just goes on forever. And one person that I was reporting it to in particular was like, no, we can't help you. There's nothing we can do. I'm like, okay, that's weird. There's cameras in there. So whatever, didn't think anything of it until my wife had given me the idea to basically just put laxatives in there, right? So I'm like, all right, I see what you're saying. So I did that, right? And it was bad. All of a sudden, you just hear like someone's like, oh my God, you just hear like, and it just starts stinking really bad. And then I look over, and there's just like dookie coming out of this dude's shorts, and I'm like, okay, well, I think I know who took it. And yeah, so the bad thing was it was my assistant manager, so that's who I'd been reporting it to. Very not great situation. And I work in a warehouse, so there's just dookie all over the floor. Dude ends up going home, and they think that someone poisoned him, right? Because I don't know how they came to that conclusion. Someone from corporate comes in and they're like, we think so-and-so was poisoned because he pooped his pants, blah, blah, blah. All this weird stuff. They weren't making any sense, but they're like, we have cameras in the break room, and if someone did something to his food, which is what he thinks happened, you're going to get caught. Stupid me should have put the laxatives in the food at home, but I did it in the break room, so I came forward and I was like, look, this is what was happening. Someone kept eating my food, so I just stuffed it with laxatives. Yeah, that's what happened. But it's my food. They were eating it, so if I'm to consume laxatives, then I mean that's none of y'all's business, to be honest. And they went off on me about it, and they're like, "All right, we need you to go wait in the office, and we'll be there shortly. But it's not. It's you're gonna be in big trouble." So currently waiting here. See if I get fired, but I don't know. What do you guys think I should do if it comes to that point?
So we have the scenario set. Twin has already made up her mind. She says he's innocent. Why? Because we had issues with this before. So it's a lot to go over. First off,
No, I don't think it is a lot. I mean, it seems pretty clear cut to me, yo.
you should.
Somebody was stealing his food. He put some laxatives in it. The person then stole his food again.
That's
You
my
get what
endpoint.
you take.
That's my
You get
endpoint.
what you take. You should look. If he was eating his own food,
Yes,
he wouldn't have to worry about any laxatives.
that's what I was saying. That's my endpoint. That is my last point. Because they could say you poisoned him, but I didn't poison him. I was going to poison
but
myself.
it's not poison. It was his food. I put laxatives in my food. How are you doing? You can't fire me for poisoning myself. It's not my fault. This guy then decided he was going to steal my food.
I wanna just do my own lie and be like, hey, I wasn't feeling well and I couldn't let it out, so I was trying to get a laxative in my food. And no, I didn't know he was gonna take it. And then what they gonna tell you?
I mean, it don't matter whether fucking he was gonna take it or not. Motherfucker shouldn't be taking shit that's not his.
That's true. That would be a weird situation. You shouldn't take you really shouldn't. It's weird. You shouldn't be eating somebody else's food. But I wanted to everybody knew he was innocent because he shouldn't be fired. But I wanna did he I don't have the TikTok. That was just on the thing. I wonder if he actually got fired though.
No, bro. I'd be surprised if he did. Hey, he might have a wrongful termination lawsuit if he did get fired. Low
No,
key.
I was thinking too, because like I didn't poison his food. That was in my food. His
I was
fault.
gonna say, you can't tell a man not to put laxatives in his own food. It's not like he was putting. It'd be one thing if he was putting them in somebody else's food, but he wasn't. He was putting them in his own food.
Yeah, so they were, you poison him. No, I tried to poison myself, sir.
Well, no, I didn't poison him. I've been constipated.
That's what I was saying too. That's what I was saying. Just say it. I
Yeah,
was constipated, so I put laxative in my food.
yeah,
So
bro. I've been
I relieved
constipated.
myself.
It's that plain and simple. Fucking. I've been constipated. I don't like taking laxatives straight, so I mix them in my food to make it easier. Bada bing, bada boom. Fucking Sam's your aunt.
Who knew that the person I've been telling y'all been stealing stole?
Now, but I think it's got to be some sort of vindication, though, that the person that was stealing it was the person he was reporting his food being stolen to.
The boss, and that's why you getting fired. He was like, you
Well, no, he
poisoned
said the assistant manager, and he said it was niggas from corporate. So, if anything, low key, the assistant manager gets fired for fucking stealing from other fucking employees and then lying. That's an abuse of power if I've ever seen one, wouldn't you say?
Twin, I ain't think about this. What if it was leadership? That's why they never told us on the. They're like, we got cameras. I'm like, okay, use them, and they never got back there. We should set this up.
Yeah.
It was the people.
That person stole some food and ate their way right into a shitty situation, brother. It is what it is.
It was twin enemy with the fedora. That's who it was.
Damn.
She wears a fedora.
She out here beefing with fedora niggas. You better be careful, yo. Nigga got a samurai sword and a fucking Reddit mod.
just imagine she could. Twin, what if she would have cut your camera off with a samurai sword? That'd have been hilarious. I'm sorry, it ain't funny. It ain't funny.
Oh, it was a chick wearing a fedora? That's disconcerting.
That's what I'm saying. That's like an old boy off Demon Slayer.
I don't mean to be sexist, but women in fedoras is not. I don't like that. Me personally, I think that's off-putting.
They do.
Yo.
Stole a whole brisket taco? See?
Well, nigga, it's a single taco. It's not like it. Now, if somebody stole her whole brisket, I'd be like, damn, how you not catch a nigga stealing a whole brisket?
That's the only thing for lunch the whole day. We can't leave.
Yeah. Hey, I was shot to fade over niggas over some shit far pettier than some food. That's for sure.
In other news, we do have this. GD co-founder Larry Hoover isn't coming home despite Donald Trump commuting his federal offense, as well as Young Boy is also coming home with pardon, as well as what's the name?
Yo, but they didn't pardon that nigga Joe Exotic.
Yeah, she was the cleaning lady. She also tried to poison Twin. She tried to.
That's fucked up. How they gonna
sprayed
let
the
Young Boy
cleaning
go,
stuff
but
on
not
her
that nigga
spaghetti.
Joe?
She tried to get you out of here. It was pretty thick taco. Facts.
Damn, not niggas that. Yo, you got your thick taco stolen by a cleaning lady? That's crazy.
Beef.
Not the thick brisket taco stolen by the cleaning lady. You should have put laxatives in it.
Well, she's cleaning lady up just in the bathroom the whole day. Why she not coming out that bathroom? She just in there.
She had to deep clean that motherfucker.
Just running everywhere. But and who the other one? The Chryslers. What's their name?
Oh, the Chrisleys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He got them all out.
Yeah. They were in there on some tax fraud shit or like investor fraud or fucking some blue collar BS.
Some allegedly Trump do himself. So
yeah.
But anything on this? Because Larry Hoover not getting out for 200 years unless the governor decided also.
Yeah. That's rough, yo.
Just imagine you get commuted and get pardoned by the president, and then also you still got 200 years.
But the on a federal level, you're an innocent man. The state's still just whooping your head.
I wonder what the effect would be. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When these legends come out, it get dark 30 for them. I mean, Big Meech came out and there was 50 Cent they went straight at his neck the first day out. Ruined his birthday party.
And 50 Cent still making money. Look, 50 done roasted that nigga and about to drop a new season of BMF. That's crazy.
I'm like, that's wild and this his son. Try to turn his son against him. Rick Ross gonna make the real BMF, which is he gonna make the real story of BMF.
Nigga don't get shot. I think that he's a good.
How the fake Rick Ross is gonna take? How the fake Rick Ross is gonna make the real BMF? Shout out to Rick Ross though. Mississippi born.
I don't know, dumb nigga. Win is a win. Wait, is she talking about the brisket situation, or are we talking about? Because I don't know if a win is a win in the Larry Hoover situation, yo. Nigga, if I get pardoned and then I still got to sit in prison, I'm shitty. There wasn't no win to be had.
Prison instead, I guess. Well, that might be. Is that worse?
I think a state. I don't know, yo. I'm a good criminal, so I don't be going to jail and shit.
So we don't know. What else we got? We have the Diddy Trial.
Yeah, we got Diddy Trial updates.
We got the stylist who testifies about Combs making threat against Ventura's
career. She said that this nigga took some ketamine and then beat her ass with an ice bucket, nigga.
Releasing explicit videos, calling the parents, talking about $20,000. Twin said she forgot what she was talking about.
Oh, see, she didn't even know. So okay, I mean,
I guess some know. Whenever you get it, I guess. Combs hit and kicked her. Had a home search, weekly hotel stays, use. Let's see where this go.
As I say, just see if you can find the part where he talks about fucking doing ketamine and hitting her with an ice bucket, yo.
Celebrity stylist testified he jumped on Combs back to that's Xavier Deontay Nash. He jumped on her back. Nash testified drug use. Combs could only approve her look. He said he talked to her yesterday. She just had her baby. Shout out to her baby. Celebrity stylers make music labels have interest in making sure their artists look a certain way. Of course,
I
he
mean,
got.
we already knew most of this, though.
Yeah, I'm just looking at some stuff we don't know.
I was gonna say, the only reason I even saw it is they got the Diddy Trial Daily's Twitter page, and fucking, they were talking about how that nigga was doing the ketamine and fucking ended up hitting her in the head with the ice bucket and pushed her into a pool and fucking just some more supervillain type shit.
Yeah, I'm just going through this so y'all can see these headlines while we talk. But yeah, he hit a college football coach at UCLA with a dumbbell. This is a
That's
real
what
man.
that's why it stuck out to me, because I was like, damn, yo, he hit Shorty in the head with the ice bucket off the K-hole, yo. First of all, I ain't never heard niggas getting super violent on ketamine. So, but I mean, Diddy is Diddy. So, like, he probably had like ketamine infused baby oil that he was getting massages with and shit. I mean,
Tor, this is the Punisher, Tor.
Oh, the Punisher's the one that said he slurped the cum off of his back, off of her back afterwards, isn't he?
This is him. This is the man that did it ace.
Yo, the Punisher was on one, bro. Now I think of Frank Castle whenever I.
What do you think of Frank Castle? What do you think?
But you gotta think about it, yo. This whole trial. But you gotta think, how did the Punisher feel in the end when he fucking came back, yo? Oh, my bad. I got distracted. I'm back. All right.
What the Punisher? How did he feel when he came back? That what you was on?
Yeah. Like how do you feel like, yo, Diddy's in the other room fucking jerking it while you're banging out his old lady, and then he comes and licks your cum off of his back?
Just walk back in there. The pay good? I guess.
Better his than I mean, I guess it would be worse if he actually licked it off of his back, though. But it was licking it off of her back, so it's not as bad.
I guess it's not as bad if it's off of hers and I. But okay. Jerry showing the black glove, by the way. All this is like really incriminating to Diddy, but apparently people don't care.
I'm unmuted. I was muted, my bad.
But yeah, people
But
apparently don't care unless it's
I
like
hope the Punisher gets paid, yo. He had to get cucked by Diddy, bro. Or Diddy cucked him, or was Diddy doing the cucking?
I think he was getting. If you let another man,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Like, was Diddy cucking? Was Diddy cucking him because he was watching him, or
No.
was dude getting cucked because Diddy was watching him while being a cuck?
No, he's not getting. He's the performer.
Well, no, yeah, I know, but I guess I'm wondering. So Diddy was cucking.
Well, you talking about after he came back? Is he after watching him?
No. I'm talking about like the act of Diddy spanking it in the corner while this dude's fucking his old lady. Yeah, that's Diddy being a cuck?
Yes,
I know that, but is he cucking or is he getting cucked? Is what I guess the bone of contention.
He's getting.
Okay. So cuck Diddy it is, yo.
Because I'm gonna say Sneeko. That's the way they describe Sneeko.
No, Sneeko was bad because he was Sneeko wasn't enjoying it. Diddy was enjoying watching Cassie get banged out by the Punisher. Sneeko didn't enjoy it
too. Apparently,
Sneeko did not enjoy watching his old lady get fucked.
Yo, listen to
Diddy. Diddy was about
to shame people for that.
I mean, listen, it all comes back to Diddy licking semen off of Cassie's back that wasn't his own. It's weird if you lick your own semen off of someone's back. Yes. Licking another person's semen is crazy, let alone a porn. Diddy's out here licking porn star semen off of his lady friends' backs, brother. It's 2025. This is the world we live in.
Yes, Diddy is the
Dominique's right. Diddy is the cuck, and the Punisher is the. Well, no. See, I don't know. No, because if Diddy's the cuck, he would be the cucker. So the Punisher would be getting cucked because he's the one being watched.
I don't know these terms.
Cuck talk, yo. Cuck talk. I don't know.
I'm not.
Look, Diddy is introducing us all to the world of cuckoldry.
I'm not in that world. So shout out to you.
That's
Even
what I'm
though
saying.
I'm pretty sure my
Even though
cousin might be
what? You
in
can
it,
just
though.
believe that I'm not in that world. It doesn't have to be an even though.
Well, even though I think, like I said, even my cousin might be one.
Oh, but I do want to acknowledge that Moonbeam Broker, the streak has been broken. We could not get a solid 5 shows without a Moonbeam no show. We almost got there, folks. We'll start the streak again next week.
Yeah, she. Twin says she's looking it up. By the
Okay.
way,
All right, good shit, Dominic. Dominic, shout out to you. Always in the chat to help us out when we don't feel like doing our own thing. You're saving Zelma's browser history right now because the cuckold research would have looked crazy later.
FBI just gonna be knocking. Hey, sir.
I'm looking like, listen, bruh, you did a lot of cuck research in the hours of this time and this time on this day. Could you tell us why?
Mostly Diddy reasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, that doesn't make up mostly because of Diddy, bro.
Okay. Okay. So the person who is being watched by is called the Bull.
Oh, okay. So the Punisher is the Bull. That nigga from Philly?
I did not.
Yo, now I wish Cameron Hollywood was here so we could have a Philly nigga weigh in on the Bull situation. Okay. So Diddy is the cuck and the Punisher is the Bull. Okay, Dominique, what does that make what does that make Cassie? The cow?
While Twin is on that, we can see. Arson investigated dispute claimed their contact with Clark was linked to female DNA, so it wasn't her. Or otherwise, so we got more stuff. Jerry's back from break. They did not motion for a mistrial because Diddy has been on a mistrial run for like a week. Like, she's not here, mistrial. Like, she's pregnant with a child.
This is a miscarriage of justice.
By the way, all the people that used it on Instagram saying Diddy didn't do nothing wrong. And
are there people on Twitter saying? Because I'm on. Yeah. I haven't seen too many people saying. Aside from, I saw 50 Cent with a free Diddy shirt.
That was a troll.
Well, obviously that was a troll, but
I haven't seen Boosie lately. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Boosie.
Yeah, as long as I'm telling you, these people.
It ain't R. Kelly, so he don't give a fuck, yo.
They don't care. Unless somebody famous, these people don't really care about this crap. They just try to. They ain't looked at no other part of the case unless Cass's case. I'm like, what about all these other people? We don't care about them.
Yeah, that was gonna talk about being good.
Happening.
Listen, that's just gonna live in my head. Now, whenever aside from Diddy being a cuck, now I'm gonna think about when this nigga is goddamn fucking 7 feet deep in a K-hole beating up his assistant with a fucking ice bucket.
Now this is the one.
Yo, that's the new ice bucket challenge, brother. You do a bunch of fucking ketamine and then hit somebody with an ice bucket. Take that shit.
Also cow. Bull. I guess you could say cow.
Okay, so I was right. The bitch is a cow. Move.
That's a crazy sentence.
What? The bitch is a cow isn't that crazy. I mean, niggas not look. If you came here for PC talk, check back on the show that isn't on fucking Thursdays at 9 Eastern.
Or Monte panics every week with multiple.
Yeah, poor Mon. Yo, the Saturday show is that nigga chose Saturday as his day. We didn't make that nigga choose Saturday.
Well, a bunch of copyright music every time on my channel.
We used to get murdered on the copyrights from fucking Make It Make Sense.
Still do.
But yo, we need to do it. It's time for a new AI song this time, yo. We gotta go J-pop.
Let's do it.
I want a J-pop. So coming soon, folks. New Casual Convos intro. J-pop AI. It's coming.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
This is Mia, a former assistant of Sean Diddy Combs and a friend of Cassie. How she closed out the humiliation and violence. Mia testified that sometimes Combs treated her like his best friend and working partner. At other times, treated her like a worthless piece of crap, and at times would humiliate her in front of others, threaten her job, throw things at her, and she felt terrified and embarrassed when Combs was violent with her. Mia spoke about a time when Combs slammed the bathroom door on her arm multiple times after he took off with her phone and threatened to use anything incriminating he found on the device against her. The jury saw emails sent to other staff members about the incident. This man's
This nigga's a super villain. It's like we haven't been saying this for years now.
bro.
You mean to tell me the guy who blew up Kid Cudi's car, beat Cassie, and drug her down a hallway after licking semen off of her back and hitting women with ice buckets? You mean to tell me he's then slamming women's arms and doors? Golly gee willikers, I'd have never guessed.
It's like add on to it, like some weird, crazy psychopath.
Look, I'm just waiting for the puppy kicking video to drop. Yo, there's definitely a part of the freak off where all of them just line up naked, covered in baby oil, and kick puppies.
That'd be some ultra. Just give them all drugs and they start kicking puppies.
Yep, I was about to say just a bunch of rich people naked, oiled up, kicking and abusing.
I'm assuming he stole her phone and then she reached for it through a door and he just slammed it repeatedly at the door because that's what psychopaths do.
I mean, he's the diddler on the roof, brother. He's crazy.
Well, I'm assuming, like I said, according to them, it seemed like after he took her phone. So I'm assuming she like, give my phone back while he threatened her, and then she reached for it.
But still, I mean,
like a little kid. You know how bad kids
their arm. For real.
You know how bad that little kids is when you like give my shit and then they just slam it. Well, no kid ever did that, but
I was gonna say, what fucking little kids you be dealing with?
But you know, they steal your phone and whatnot. They run and try to hide. I picture him doing that, and then
a fucking child.
Essay with her voice dropping to near whispers. Mia testified that Combs essayed her multiple times while she worked for him.
Mia, damn! See, I didn't see that. I got to start reading stuff a little bit deeper when we see the Google Docs.
This is the last thing I think she
of course that's the last thing in the fucking goddamn document, the super dark part.
Mia said Ventura,
after I've done laughed about her fucking getting beat with an ice bucket by a fucking oiled up nigga in a K-hole. Now we find out there was SA too. That's crazy.
Mia said Ventura was not present when the assault occurred when she never told her about them. The first instance was in New York for Combs' 40th birthday party. Mia testified another instance Mia described on the stand was at Combs' Los Angeles home. She said Mia described two other instances where she testified that Combs awarded her at his home in Los Angeles. She testified that she never initiated contact with Holmes or told him she wanted to. Couldn't say no to Combs. Mia said the essays were always sporadic and didn't follow a pattern and happened when Combs didn't have a girlfriend around. She said her dynamic with Combs was one with no boundaries. She also said she didn't feel like she could tell Combs no. Well, he slammed your arm against.
Man, I hate that, yo. I hate that because fucking my inner knee jerk reaction is because I'm not a woman and I'm not thoroughly in depth of the nuance of the situations. I'm like, you can always say you can always say no. Words are free, Mo. You know what I mean? But that's obviously that's not the case. I'm not victim blaming. I don't want to go down that hole. I'm aware. I'm just saying that as an American, I am conditioned. My knee-jerk reaction is to be like, you've always got a choice, which is not the right way to react, folks. But
I did say this and testified that she was afraid that she would become a target if she did. He would fire me and ruin my future.
See, and you can't even look at that shit like it's a joke. This nigga fucking out here blowing up niggas' cars and shit. So, like, I sort of, you're like, I didn't want to tell because, like, you see what that nigga did to Kid Cudi? You see? And, like, I know I know Diddy's not being charged for the murder of any of the people that are close to him, but if you look at the list of people that are close to P. Diddy that have just randomly died from random happenstances, yo, this nigga's a real deal supervillain in every way, shape, or form. Like I said, all we're missing, as soon as we get the oiled up animal abuse fucking videos, no more arguments. I don't think there's too many arguments. I'm pretty sure the internet's pretty unanimous in its decision that fucking P. Diddy is a freaky frog in the worst way possible.
I'll take no as no.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can. Yeah, but I'm not a no means yes kind of guy. That is not my bag.
I'll take no
I
as
need you.
motivation.
I need you to speak plainly. We can't be doing. No, I come. Look, I got 4 sisters. Yo, fucking. Women change their minds in a whim on many, many different things, and you just gotta accept that and keep it moving, gentlemen.
She also testified she was always afraid of being physically harmed by Combs if she ever told him no about anything, not
I
just
believe that. Like I said, this nigga was probably beating up Meek Mill when he didn't want to give him the cheeks, yo.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
You know, his name
Yo,
was mentioned.
it's funny
I know you
though.
like to try to sue everybody.
Now
Your
that we
name was
know,
mentioned. Now,
that fucking the person who is being watched by the cuck is the bull. Meek is from Philly. He is a young bull. So like that nigga gay as hell. Allegedly. No, I don't mean that, Meek. Cause nigga, Meek be making time for niggas, yo. He be like, quit calling me gay. I don't like it. And we're like, damn, Meek, we don't care, nigga. You gay as hell.
bruh.
But
Dude brought it up in the court case. I don't know
if my
how
DM go up in flames after
allegedly in
this,
the court
because
case, you are what
this
Tori said. What
motherfucker
Afro
will.
said you are. Allegedly in the court case.
No, don't say Afro Commie said you. Yes, you can say Afro. Now we can get blocked by Meek Mill on Twitter.
I just want to make them know that you are speaking on an allegation that was in a court case.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and we all saw the video you calling that nigga daddy. He liked the way you do that, daddy. That's crazy.
Get up.
Get up. Get up.
All right, serious mode. Because this is the serious mode.
That shit was ridiculous.
Mia testified that she didn't think reporting the times she said Combs assaulted her to the police was an option. When was this? 40th birthday party? How long ago was it?
I think
If it's 90s and 2000s, he couldn't report that shit in New York. That shit wasn't going.
I think Diddy's in his 50s. So a decade ago.
No, opposite. He called that man that. Well, no, it was right. Yeah. Meek let that man call him that in the pool while he was swinging his feet.
Yeah, Meek did let him call him daddy. Yeah, he wasn't calling Diddy daddy. Diddy was calling him daddy.
While he was swinging his feet. Why
did yo, no, it was why that nigga was chilling in the pool.
Yeah, he was patting his feet.
I was gonna say this nigga was fucking doggy paddling while the Dippler called him daddy.
I done made fun of this video so many times. I know how it goes.
I was gonna say,
I know that nigga paddling his
Meek
feet.
Mill, yo, it's just damn. We used to fuck with you, Meek Mill, and then you just became so easy to make fun of. Like once you lose to the Canadian singing nigga, yo, it was just all Kendrick Lamar would never.
That man probably didn't try to fight him, didn't he? I remember that. They didn't try to fight all 3 of the big 3.
Yeah.
J. Cole was only because he was in between Kendrick and him. And then he fought Drake or tried to fight Drake. Well, them 3 ain't on this list, so because he hate all 3 of them. so they good. But I didn't know you had to tell bad things that happened to you if nobody else saw. She said, adding, it's the most shameful thing of my life, Mia said. She absolutely did not want talking about the essay, but said she felt she had a more obligation to share these experiences. It's the most traumatizing, the worst thing that ever happened to me. And this is by the defense case was a long case, but that's where the calls from were. An assistant who suspected Combs' hit Ventura was fired after an internal call.
This case is so fucking dark, yo.
It is. That's why I said people stopped when it was like the regular. No, they.
I was gonna say, niggas stop. We're the only people that have been consistently.
I said Unico, even Unico.
Oh well, yeah, Joe. I count Joe as one of us.
What's that? What's that door?
No, Joe. I count Joe as one of us. When I say we're the only ones that have been covering this, I count Joe as one of us.
You think Drake is?
I think not. Well, listen, if Drake wasn't Canadian, maybe. I don't know if Canadians are capable of being villains, though, bruh. They're just not built for that shit.
Yeah, I don't.
Drake wishes he was a super villain. If he was a super villain, he might not have got dog walked by Dot.
Yeah, I don't
That
think.
nigga, I believe that Drake thought he was a super villain. I don't think Drake's a super villain. Not, I don't know. The Millie Bobby Brown shit is nasty work. He might be a freaky ass super villain too. Never mind. I just be trying to give Canadians the benefit of the doubt because maple syrup.
We do have to recap streaming universe. That is mostly what happened today. Tori gave you the last bit of that. We already talked about the ice bucket and that stuff. He also held people.
Yeah.
Um,
Damn, so I really did only hone in on the end of that fucking document. But oh well, that's why you're here, to make sure that I get the stuff from the top too. All Diddy, no Diddy.
before we get into the streaming university,
take that.
yeah, super villain, no freaky fraud, maybe.
Yeah.
Friend
Oh,
of the show.
Drake's definitely a freaky ass frog. That nigga a freaky frog. He a fan. That's a freaky ass nigga. Yeah. He's 69 God.
Friend of the show.
Shout out Twan.
One of my best friends up in I'm gonna get it, man. Okay, but I might. Should I go see him this weekend? I don't know. Maybe DreamCon. But
oh yeah, DreamCon. You know who won't be at DreamCon? Meg the Stallion.
I think she is coming.
She tweeted that she wasn't because too many niggas was riding Daystar's dick.
No, I thought they just announced an hour ago that she coming.
Oh, okay. Well then yeah. If
they got what's her name?
I know Holly Hood and Lala are going to DreamCon. I think Kim said he wasn't going.
I don't know, but we'll see.
Moonbeam hasn't said anything about going so far. But if she is going, that might be why she's not here.
It's true, because they were probably leaving tonight.
I was gonna say they'd probably be flying out tonight. We'll hit DreamCon eventually. I don't know if it'll be DreamCon, but fucking
we're going somewhere.
Before too long, eventually, folks, we'll do that. You'll get the IRL podcast of debaucherousness that you've been looking for.
We had sort of that last year, but
yeah,
Afro Comedy wasn't involved.
I wasn't.
But here's our boy Twan. I be Twan on TikTok.
Shout out Twan, friend of the show. Friend of the show.
Original overall 99 when it was purely music. So
yeah, true. And one of the first guests on the shows when we did the podcast reboots.
Yep, Man Cave.
When Man Cave and Just a Fan were, we came a long way. We're coming up on 5 years, brother. 5 years of doing this shit.
We are a long time. But let's listen to what my guy
Twain has to say.
Hey, man, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Let's just say, for shits and giggles, women are like alcohol, right? Depending on the ethnicity and the personality, whatever, you got your certain brands, right? You got your tequilas, you got your cognac, so on and so forth, okay? And every now and then you appreciate a little mixture, a little Hennerita, if you will, But no matter what, under any circumstances, do I need a ratchet in my life again? I'm gonna tell you why. Ratchets are the Everclear of alcohol. With that being said, just because I can drink such alcohol, don't necessarily mean I should. Like any other responsible adult, quote unquote responsible. I know the goal as an alcohol drinker is to, relax, get buzzed, have fun, get drunk, whatever the case is. Regular people get their fill, they sit down somewhere, go to sleep, it's have a good time. Whatever clear, it ain't that simple. So is it with ratchets. You can either end up in jail because you're crashing out, or you can end up on the ground blacked out because, the stress levels got too high. Either way, it is not a good time. It's a fun time, but not a good time.
They just dropped a new fucking Elden Ring Night Ring gameplay trailer.
Oh, should we watch it?
No, I don't care. I just saw it. It came up as I was talking to you. So, I'm an Elden Ring Negro.
Do you care about the ratchets, Africa?
Look, I think variety is the spice of life, yo. Every once in a while, Every great once in a while. I don't drink. I'm not.
I'm not in the form of the ratchet. It's Twan.
Yeah, but I will partake in a ratchet or a less than uncouth lady from time to time. I have been known to dibble and dabble. But as far as like a consistent dealing with it, I think that's why the ratchet is appealing though, because you don't deal with them consistently. There's no such thing as a peaceful ratchet, Dominique. It's beautiful. You think that. It's beautiful. You think that there's no such thing. Those things are diametrically opposed. There is no peaceful ratchet. There is peace, and then there is ratchet. There isn't. There is no. I know two things can be true, but this is one of those times where they can't. So what you are is a ratchet that is masquerading peacefully. Casamigos is crazy. So it's just like girls on college campus giggling toxic and not like fucking. Oh, see, never mind. She's just a regular ratchet. She said sometimes she's Hennessy. She's just a regular ratchet. Yeah. I mean that in the best way possible, Dominic. I don't mean that offensively.
My boy Twin said Everclear.
Yo, Everclear is diabolical, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I've had some Everclear nights, and most of them ended up with vomit all over the place. One time, I drank some Everclear and woke up wrapped in a blanket and a whole room covered in vomit.
She's like ladylike. She's a ladylike. With a little tail.
There's no such thing as a look.
That's why I don't call her
maybe,
that.
Maybe I was gonna say you might actually not be a ratchet. You might be thinking that
my
you're
cousin is a ratchet. Shout out to her.
But you're like a wrench. You're like a wrench. You're like a step underneath, like not a ratchet. Or if you're not like one of them fucking impact ratchets, yo. You're not fucking like high powered ratchet.
My cousin always made my life tough. My whole life.
And I know some high powered ratchets.
I'm just with her.
I know some bitches with goddamn 10 kids and 10 baby daddies. That's high powered ratchet.
For instance,
but she got some fire ass on her though. She got 10 kids. You know,
because Twin, my cousin, I don't think you do this to me. My cousin, she would literally like if somebody disrespect me, I'm like, yo, bro, don't do that. Chill. She not no chill. She like, no, punch him now. I'm gonna punch him I'm gonna slap him for you and we gonna start fighting. No, please, for the love of God.
Hey, I'm always
that big a deal.
In those regards, I myself am a ratchet. I'm always gonna be a throw the first punch thing. See? All right. There we go. She's a wrench. She's not quite ratchet. I'm glad I was gonna say she's a step beneath. I believe there can be some peaceful wrenches. I don't think there can be no peaceful ratchets.
Like with Twin, we can be like, we good. We might turn up a little bit, but we good. My cousin, I know I got to fight. So I'm just like, all right, let's do this.
Don't worry, Zelmay. Before you know, we'll be in fights in Mexico, yo. We'll be punching out fucking people in Mexico doing cocaine off of hookers' chichas.
Just be lost in Mexico. No, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying you instigated.
Sorry, Dominique. She ready to jump niggas too.
Twin on my team, you know what I'm saying? We ride. I ride for Twin too. I'm just saying I don't need stuff to escalate on small things. Cause everything escalation with
you'd have to watch out for the big because I be escalate. I'm there to escalate shit. I'm there to push it to the next level. You know this nigga. Look, the way I am is the way I am in life. I'm pushing that shit to the next level if need be.
Afro Coming is a ratchet. He is definitely a ratchet.
I am a ratchet. I'm a ratchet. That's true.
Like, well, it's time to fight.
Yeah, but that's one thing. You know when it's time to fight. A nigga's there and ready, yo. Always.
Normally, like I said,
I may start the fight, but I'm gonna be there to finish it too. So like, it's okay.
I'm like, hey, if it ain't that serious of an offense, I'm cool. But
nigga, we punching niggas. Not anymore, but there's times we punching niggas for looking at us wrong. That's not okay, folks. Don't do that. But
in New York, like it's certain things in the South that you don't do in New York. People like to bump your shoulder and not respect you. And that crap made me want to fight because that's ultimate disrespect. Like, you ain't respecting my space. I don't like that. But I'm a
I
Southerner.
don't even care, nigga. You can step on my shoes. Just don't put your hands on me, brother.
No, that hard bump. You know how them dudes in New York, they trying to get someone. Boom. You're like, oh.
Oh, yeah, you shoulder check me. We're squabbing.
I'm like, I don't like it. See, that's
I
disrespect.
was gonna say you better follow with a punch after that because I'm picking you up and dropping you on your ship post haste.
Them East Coast boys, they like that's normal life to them. Just like throwing around the B word, calling people bitches. I'm like, don't do that. That's just what? Why y'all do that? But they do that in these shows. Like, that's fun for them. But we're gonna look at a few highlights of Streamer University and recap a little bit. Tell us some of our favorite.
Yo, I did not know. Extra Emily and Duke Dennis are the comedic duo I didn't know that I needed. But give me a Duke and Emily show, and I think that would be hilarious. Just from the few interactions, yo, it's been top. It was top tier. Emily was some of my favorite clips from fucking Streamer University.
She does. The one she walked by Kai. We're gonna get to it.
Make me get my room. Yeah, I sell my room.
I was gonna say, be careful. That was definitely Uzi.
It was about a few. They muted a lot of stuff if it got to them. Oh, you love me. I love Toto. By the way, I ain't gonna lie, this is hilarious. Shout out to her for making this work. I forgot her name. I just remembered. Shout out to her, but I forgot her name.
Okay. One more. Okay.
All right, we tired of this. Let's find some more clips I like.
Damn, you was on some Freaky Frog time when you was picking these clips, huh?
This is Kai's. This is Kai's video. There.
Oh, okay. I thought these were your favorites from Streamer University. I was like,
this is Castanet. I was looking for a regular playlist, but I just went to Castanet Live. It's an hour and 51 minutes, so I'm skipping around. I didn't even know that clip existed.
Okay. I was gonna say, I thought you left Sunday school behind, yo, and now you just going straight through. Yo, I just want the people to know Zelmay can be slowly entering his villain arc, folks. I just want you guys, all you loyal viewers, I want you to know this at the time because this nigga stopped censoring himself behind the scenes, yo. This nigga be saying actual cuss words now, yo. He's not just bleeping himself. So watch out. That nigga talking shit. Cash shit.
Hey, I'm getting used to being away from camera a little bit. But that's her hitting but they ain't playing music.
I was gonna say shout out to Emily.
Give me some leg work. Give me some leg work. Give me some leg work, bro. Me give you money easy. To make money easy. Move. Give me some leg work. Move your booty. Move your booty.
This shit was diabolical.
Dance for me. Dance for me. What's that? Hammy. What's that?
Into a dorm room and there's a nigga in a suit dancing as another nigga just smacks him with wads of money. How the fuck am I supposed to react to that?
I don't even know what that was about. I've never seen this clip, by the way. Let's see what else going on here. We don't care about this. By the way, shout out to baby Asian baby. What's her name? Blasian baby doll. Something. She did the news report on the thing. On every day, she did a news report saying everything that happens. So that was her. That's light skin Kim. I don't know the other ones. I think the one in the back is Miriam. I don't know these people. But shout out to them. I saw a bunch of clips from them. What's this? Corey to you, shout out to him. He won our extra. That's Dabo. No mind. Is that Dabo? I don't know. All these people look. I'm not gonna lie. All them fucking look alike. I had a Dabo too. You know, he sometimes Rakai was bad. He was a bad kid. By the way, you know who I really liked? African. Carter and Ray. Them trying to speak English together.
Bro.
That was one of the best things.
That shit. The party that they had the night before, that shit was hilarious. Just Kai showing up with the police escort, making them turn on the lights and sirens, and then him just getting there and they're like, oh, all the teachers are here too.
By the way, for people that don't know, I know it sounds like stupid for us to say it is scripted. You know. By the way, I want to point this out. You know when I knew it was 100%.
Well, hold on. Parts are scripted. You can't script that many moving pieces.
You know when I knew it was scripted Afro coming?
When
he played the Undertaker music because he was already Bluetooth hooked up to the speakers.
Well, yeah.
Like, bro, you ain't supposed to have been here before. How you already Bluetooth when you come through the door? There a monkey noise? What's going on over there?
Yo, a monkey noise is diabolical.
Oh, what's going on? Yo, somebody throw a banana at you. I'm crying laughing. This show gonna end with me laughing, and that's all we gonna do. We gotta start scripting content. That's
scripting content. 2025, yo. The rest of we're scripting shows from now on. The script is coming out, folks.
I hear a monkey noise, and then you gonna hit with a banana, and the show just gonna end. That's how we gonna end.
But we should be near the end of the show, though, correct?
Yes.
Ass run this shit, nigga. I'm gonna ass run this shit, nigga. 4-7 is on lockdown. 4-7 shit, nigga. 4-7 shit, nigga. 4-7, nigga. 4-7, nigga. If you wanna get up, you gotta kill him. You gotta kill him.
Let's go with some other funny moments. Duke Dennis, India. Whole Stream University, DDG.
Oh, you want to sleep? Yeah. Thank you.
That was a big part. Somehow, we have came up with a basketball term as a mode to as our women now. Ain't that my ball? Basically, for y'all that don't know where it come from, LeBron James. Ain't that my ball? So now, thanks to DDG, we are referring to women as that's my ball. Fair. But he also tried to come up with something today talking about when you get rid of is it gonna be are we gonna hoop or what? And I'm like, no, we can't use that because I use that in real life too much with dudes, and we can't just start turning everything basketball related into. How you feel about my balls, African?
I don't care about DDG.
Fair. Essentially, I don't. It's too much to go through. It's an hour long.
I would say Stream University was a thing, bro.
But what's some of the favorite stuff that you saw from Streamer University? This little girl was annoying. She was annoying. She got everybody sick. Snow cone. I remember her just because I was annoyed by her.
I really just all of it was really like a bar. I liked the Duke and Emily interactions. Agent taking Emily to McDonald's and having her order McDonald's just so she could be like, what a great deal. That was hilarious to me. Other than that, I mean, it was another live streamed event with a gimmick. Nigga went to jail, now he went to college.
You find the streamers you was interested in?
No.
I really.
I ain't finding nobody new.
Corey to you.
Nigga should have had me at Streamer University, yo.
That would Oh, I did too. The brand deal class. By the way, shout out to Agent for being one person to teach everybody in this class, actually, instead of just bullshit.
Yeah. Agent's brand deal class was actually swaggy, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. We got apart from this, and I did put this in because this was funny. Shout out to Ben. But Ben I already knew Ben, so that wouldn't. But here you go. And then we'll go off after these last two clips.
He's beating her shit down and you love her. You gotta understand, niggas is sitting there killing her shit, probably painting her face, doing all type of shit, and you love her. That's a hard pill to swallow, gang.
Niggas paint.
Oh my god.
You just gotta. The thing is, it's gonna make you stronger, gang. I don't want you to ever put all your everything into a female, bro. Put that love into yourself, bro.
That shit just hurt, bro. Like I love so hard.
I'm gonna have to say I'm so sorry.
You little, so he's probably like,
okay.
you got to get smaller women too, so
Was
you
he
can feel
taller?
bigger.
Was he taller than you?
Yes.
You saw? You can't compete with that. You can't even compete with that.
That's what I'm saying.
You would never hurt.
He need to get smaller women.
Smaller than him?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
That's not that many people.
He need to feel like a man.
That's a lot. There's more girls smaller than him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But a nigga beating her shit down, gang. You got to think.
That's good. Yo, that's one of my favorite clips. Just out of nowhere. He started crying about the girl. They'll be like, gang, think about this. He beat that shit down together. Oh my God. Gang. Gang. Every time I listen to Ben, that's it. And then I want Afro Comedy's last opinion on this. Because it has to do with Kanye as well. And casting that after he
Hitler.
We love Ye for being outspoken regardless, because it's America, and I think it's a great thing to live in a free country. Don't you, Guy? I think it's a free country.
So you really hopped on my stream, knowing my influence.
Yeah.
So come on here and say that.
I think he's a great guy that at the end of the day, you having a dialogue with him.
And that's what I'm going to say. I think I want to protect my energy.
Yeah, well, I think you letting him talk is a good thing.
But no, I'm going to politely ask you, get out of here, guys.
Well, we think it's good to have free opinions.
I get it,
God bless you, Kai.
but I don't want that. Whatever you got going on, you deal with that. Thank you for your service.
Yes, he's a boy scout.
We want to say
first off, he used the little girl to say she loved Kanye and then try to get into the fact that Kanye West, that you should support Kanye and give him a voice. And he like, yo, bro, you got on my stream. You saw me stream. You see the camera.
Gay fist?
And I'm like, how that right? I saw some people like, he's bought. And I'm like, no. First off, he don't know Kanye. He don't know Kanye nothing. Kanye don't even care for them. Like, why in the world would he put his neck out for Kanye and Kanye be... You see how Kanye talked to Aiden and Sneaker? He talked to them crazy. You know, going back like that. You don't know him. You don't owe him nothing. And now you... I almost ain't bad about him.
The reward of fucking with Kanye is not worth the risk of fucking with Kanye. And that's just the fact.
Like he sold out because he
was
stupid.
Although, look, I'm gonna be honest. Heil Hitler, sort of a fire song, low key.
I ain't gonna lie.
Horrible.
Outside that one part.
Heil Hitler. That nigga made a Heil Hitler a catchy hook. That's crazy.
That song absolutely sucks except for that one part. When all of them in like cohesion. The rest of that song.
And it honestly doesn't. At first, I couldn't even tell they were saying Heil Hitler. It sounded like they were saying how nigga. And I was like, how nigga.
Ain't no way you thought that was it. By the way, it's hard to spook, but again, that song is awful outside that one part. I can't lie. That one part is kitschy. But the rest of the song is absolutely garbage.
It's one of the most fucked up parts, and it's the catchiest.
Well, the rest of it sucks, so of course. His verses are awful.
He talking about how his kids and his Twitter and Hitler.
I'm like, that is awful. That girl look at why she hold up. Before we gonna end this show on this. But why that little girl look at him like that? She looking at him like she sent a demon to this. Look how she looks like he got set about a villain or something. I'm like, what?
See, Dominique gets it too. That shit kind of slap, yo.
I told the hook was fine. The rest
I look. If you'd have told me
Twitter part is the trash.
Slap, I'd have said you were a liar. I'm not gonna. I mean, I didn't know rotation or nothing, but Hitler is just sort of
the verse is trash. The rest of the hook.
I didn't think the verses were that bad.
The verses are awful.
No, they were just very literal and not like witty in any way, shape, or form. It was just sort of him talking, but like
he's talking over a beat, like in this.
Hey, but he produced the fuck out of that beat.
He always produced that. Fiend is crazy, but
yeah.
You know, I'm being
tired. What's Fiend got to do with? Oh, you were just talking about hard ass beats. Okay.
Yeah. But speaking of, Metro Boomin said he want to do some WWE beats, and I'm like, do it, please, for the love of God. Def Rebel was off.
Yeah, somebody get Def Rebel the fuck up out of here.
But that's all I got, Afro. Besides, unless you, John Laurinaitis turned on Vince.
Oh yeah, he was like, I don't care if we both fucked her in front of the giant T-Rex skull. I'm telling.
He did. So John Laurinaitis has turned coated for the first time.
Yeah.
Twin said she twerked.
Exactly. If someone would have told, hey, Dominique, here in the year of the universe 2025, you're gonna be throwing ass to Heil Hitler, and fucking as a black woman, she'd have probably thought they were crazy. But now here we are, midway through 2025. She out here throwing ass to Heil Hitler.
And
You love to see it.
And Brazilian nuns beatbox. The world is great.
Yeah.
Afro Coming, what can they find you?
You can find me, of course, at AfroComedy765 on all platforms. You can catch me Wednesdays on the Blurred Cartels Roundtable doing top 10 anything. We just did top 10 anime teams of all time. It was a rousing discussion. The list is not as uniform as you might think. But yeah, that's Wednesdays. Thursdays, you can obviously catch me here on Casual Conversations with Zelmay and usually Moonbeam when she decides to join us, having a casual conversation. Tomorrow, Fridays, you can catch me on Friday Night Here talking wrestling with the amazing Spider King. And then Saturday, you can catch me on Make It Make Sense, the podcast, trying to make sense out of whatever Monterey's put in front of us. And then, oh yeah, I always forget. Monday, on Tuesdays, you can go to theblurred.com and see our review for Raw. And then also on Saturdays, along with Make It Make Sense, you can also see our reviews for SmackDown. So, yeah, that's on theblurred.com. You guys know the vibe. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
Nigga, your ratchet ass really got a mic on a pick.
Gang. No. No.
That's a ratchet child.
Quit hating. But we hate
you are very pale today. You are not pale today. I can say that.
As I say, the nigga said I came with some color.
He got a mic on a pick. That is. We went a whole hour to him not notice it. Shout out to Afro Coming. You know you can find me anywhere where you see the symbols. Keep It 99 channel where I will do more things. Keep It 99 News will be back Saturday, not live, but it will be a video where we discuss basketball mostly. But we gonna break down the media because I'm tired. Jake Tapper apparently knew Joe Biden was gone for years and CNN did, but nobody told nobody. But it didn't matter because we all knew it because we saw him hide him in a little closet for like 2 years, 4 years. But that's some stuff. And then all of a sudden we got diss all the basketball players. Paul George out here a while. So Paul George been going around the earth too long without getting dissed. It's his time. Can't let that man walk around without being dissed too long. The biggest hater is back. The biggest hater is back. Paul George.
Cold game.
Your moment has come. So watch that. Keep It 99. Overall 99 gaming. You'll see Unico mostly, but you'll also see me sooner or later. I'm not giving y'all time when I'm coming back.
I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy.
So there's all kind of games going on down there on the other channel. So go check them out if you're interested in that type of content. Overall 99 anime. I'm trying to convince Monterey to come back. But getting Monterey
that nigga too busy arguing with me about bullshit on goddamn roundtable.
Yeah, so we'll see what we can get with Monterey. So hopefully we'll be back on that. I do have a new manhwa that I'm gonna review because it just got 23 chapters came out. So
you see what's happening? Have you caught up on One Piece, yo? One Piece is crazy right now.
I actually missed the last few chapters.
It's getting good. Bye, Dominique. Thanks for sitting and listening to us talk shit.
Bye, Queen. Shout out to the other 67 people who silent will watch it. I know y'all rock with us. I rock with y'all.
Yo, yeah, I would say. Well, look, if you found us entertaining enough to sit through this whole live stream with us, all 60 whatever of you, shout out to you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It's free.
And I know y'all got that one question that y'all been wanting to ask since y'all been here. And wait. Is it here? Is this it? It's here.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you.
We ain't been over on that ENT in 3 years. He put it on.
Good thing we still have a show on Thursday, so it works.
It does.
Peace.
Silky smooth, like the touch of velvet. Afro Kanye's voice, you can't forget. Sultry vibes, making bodies sway. R&B in the spotlight. Come what may. Midnight groove, let the music play. Afro Kanye.